Don't you know I'll do anything I possibly can? Don't you know I'll be anything for ya? Maybe I'll just be a can of spam. I don't have to be a man. Call me Mr. Spam. Maybe I'll just be your favorite drug. Be your favorite drug. I wanna be your toenail clippers. I wanna be your hanky when you sneeze. I wanna be your pink fuzzy slippers. Maybe I'll just stay here on my knees. This man, he aims to please. Don't you know I'll do anything for ya? Don't you know I'll do anything I possibly can? Don't you know I'll be anything for ya? Maybe I'll just be a can of spam. I don't have to be a man. Call me Mr. Spam. Call me Mr. Spam. I am. Disconnect that one. Paired. Connect. Here with y'all? Yeah, I am. I was just working on my settings, y'all, because guess what? Yeah, you don't want to hear it. It's technical. Hey, this stream is 420 friendly and not for kids. So, do I need to give you a minute to get the kids out of the room? 420 friendly. And I'm going to talk for about an hour or less. Really, I'm just smoking, and I took a shower, and I'm like, well, while I'm sitting here. Oh, that reminds me. Let me get my night mix. I have to wait for my hair to dry. And, oh, yeah, Malibu's been caught lying all over YouTube. Finally. I did not say one word because she's mentally ill. I even had her back with other people. I would be like, just let her spin out because she's just mentally ill. So just let her I hate to say it, I wouldn't encourage it, but I go through it with other ones. So I get both sides, but still I told myself, no, I'm not taking on another Looney Tune. Not doing it. I got enough. So then I was accused of being with her or whatever, and then she was accusing me of being with other people. And what finally was the last straw was I don't talk to her at all. And I have in the past. And then she was doing just like everyone else. I was like accusing me of working with people or whatever. And I was like, no. And then she wanted to keep on, cause animosity between myself and other people. I just blocked her. I was like, I have done this too many times now. But even in conversations, I would be like, I just let her go because she has issues or whatever. I don't encourage her. I was nice to her. Because sometimes if you just try to help somebody, what, every once in a while. But I wasn't like helping her. It was just like I wanted to have open like James does, but not that much animosity or whatever, or at least a place where somebody. Then as soon as I got up and left the mic, she was running her mouth about other people. I even let that go. Caught hell for it. Let it go. Didn't get onto her. Didn't want her back. But wasn't gonna hate. I'm not gonna go through years of shit over some. She's petty. She's petty. Anyways, the last straw was a video was made about me insinuating that I do sexual acts. Is that what OnlyFans is? Is that for sex stuff? I think it is, but maybe they have other stuff. I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe they have tips and tricks or something on there. I have no idea. But I think it was made to look as if I were. It was called. It was yeah, OnlyFans or something, like some kind of a sexual thing. Anyway, when I go there, because they tagged me on it, and when I go there, what do I find? I'm thinking that that's Malibu's channel. It's been her the whole time. I don't know that for a fact, but I put it on my community tab. She was there. She posted like immediately as soon as it. I was like, what? Anyway, I don't know if the channel's still there or whatever. Anyways, so she put that comment in there. She was saying, um, whatever it says. I'm still calling me what I mean. Just take your pick of the accusations. Oh, that was her accusation. I'm friends with everyone that hates her, and something. I was like, wow. After I didn't have her back, but I would just tell people she is a like look at her, just her being herself, okay, is painful. And then she goes recruiting these people, and look, I don't want to die. I don't want her to recruit. She's got that Alan Krebs dude. The Krebs. I don't want a case of the Krebs. Fuck that. I don't want that dude's. And he's popped up from time to time, acting like he's like, I've been watching you. I've been watching you since whenever. Okay, buddy. And how did I hurt your friend? Anyways, they had a falling out too, didn't they? So, anyways, I don't care. I don't care about her nonsense. She goes on and on. Look, she was going manic. She was like when she was elated that she was hurting other people and then getting support. I watched it. Then they figured out who she was, and now it's gone. Hold on. I gotta. Oh, yeah, that's right. My fucking sound sucks. I'm gonna try. Wait. Would they? I think they would let me play it. Anyway, I wanted to play Oasis. Hold on. I gotta. I gotta smoke some more. Hold on. Let's see if I fix my sound, and maybe you'll be able to hear it. Maybe not. If not, you'll be hearing me. Let me see. Stereo audio. All right. People are dropping out. They're like, no, please don't do it.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Oh dear.
Backbeat, the word is on the street that there's fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but
Alright,
you
Alexa,
never
stop.
really had it down.
Alexa, stop. I won't do it any more of it to you. People are running. It's okay. I don't plan on being here long. Let me fix my sound again. Hey, maybe it didn't even come through. I mean, it is. It's bad. Bad. Let's see. Reduce sound. Okay. All right. Sorry for that. Oh, good. Thank you for giving me a sound check. Yeah, the sound was coming through the echo. And I mean, not, yeah, it's through the echo. It's actually called the echo dot. And I did something really funked up with my sound, and that really sucks. And you would think, I have people, kids that actually do sound and know all that stuff, but that's the life, right? And that's been my experience with everything. If you're with a mechanic, your car's going to always be broken, you know like me. I retired from a career where I was paid to be organized, extremely organized. Not at home, not so much. Anyway, so Malibu is found out. So what? Nobody cares. Nobody cared about her in the first place. But she's been going around like many other ones that sewed me into their fantasies. That's what happens a lot. And I suspect she may be the channel that was trying to say that I was involved in uh, offering sexual acts for money. It was called like, okay, the channel targeted Penny and was insinuating that it was Penny's OnlyFans page. Then put me on it, and she's the only one in the comments, and she's there like within seconds of the upload. And what does she say? That I'm friends with every. Anyway, what grade are we in now? So Hmm. Stop. This some stuff. I just want to make something clear. Hmm. How do I say this? Okay, y'all know what's going on. Have y'all looked? And this is a serious accusation from possibly Malibu, because I don't know if you know what's been going on, but and I'm not here to be insensitive. But I will just I don't know. I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to mention it. It's other people's stuff. But I didn't know that Isaac Happy had a song and he sang about the family lamb and what's with the sheep stuff. And okay, so back up. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to bring, if I can figure out a way to, Lestat is missing. And there's been things that have been said, and I don't know what's true, and I'm not going to repeat it. But it's out there in public, and look. That's not the only thing. Now, the whole Isaac Cappy thing is opening back up, and look, I know he tried to strangle Paris Jackson. And I guess they're reopening the case. Jedi, are you going live? I have a problem with my sound, and I'm afraid if I drop the link, it's just, and then I'll have to get. I mean, it's really, really messed up, and I can't do much. But anyway, did you get a chance to watch Jesse's show last night? Professor Dilly, I guess they broke up or something, but there's new developments now. And yeah, so it's not a good time to be accusing people of having OnlyFans and stuff and things, because there's things that, I mean, I don't want to be sewn into no more shit, and I don't want, I had no idea, and anyway, to Jesse's show, you listened in for a little bit. Well, it was a lot of it was the Cappy stuff again, but something really made me upset. But do we really have to voice to everything? I didn't know that what is the family lamb, because it sounds creepy to me. And now there's another guy, the one who's fighting with David Schurter, and I went and I looked at one of his videos because I wanted to see who's this guy. Like, who is the family lamb? I kept asking, like, where are they now? And somebody from the chat answered me, but Corey would never answer me of my questions. And anyway, he was very angry, and I don't know that we'll see where it goes. But why is this even coming back up? And I found out last night, Corey said the case might be reopened. Yeah, and he was like yelling, and it's like, if you're going to cover it, to an open panel, or just say, I will take your questions now, and then I'll do a presentation or whatever and put this all together. But how many times have we gone over it? And the pizza people were that way in the first place, pushing things. And I want to know, are they involved? Is Screw? Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Let me say, oh, wait. It's black outside. Biddy, stop. She hears something. She didn't even run into the fucking window no more. She's pissed. She's playing. Okay, here's the thing. She's mad at that. She actually barks when she gets mad at me. Anyway. Okay, so back to Corey. Are they are they involved with Screwy Louie? And or were the I don't know what they do. I don't understand what they do. What were they doing? Like, he said something last night. Oh, he said he's been in a documentary. Oh, all right. Good night, Clovis. I thought you said you were listening along or something. Oh, you didn't stay long. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just smoking a bowl before I go. I'm waiting for my hair to dry. Um. So anyway, it's just is it even anything? The whole thing is I don't want to get anything started or hurt any feelings or whatever. And I left. I left several times during the show, going back, wondering. I was there because Mass One got on and started talking about eating his chicken wings, and I've yet to see him eat his chicken wings, so I didn't know what it was going to be about. And was it last night that he was just playing? Like, yeah, he was just playing that show, and that I already kind of watched, and then I left for a while. Yeah. And then I went back and then it was Corey and he was so mad. Well, I don't even understand what he is mad about. Like 24, I don't know how much he eats, but it's like 20 or $25 and he'll go eat like a shit ton of chicken wings. And he raps. And it's like let's hear a new rap. That's what I'm saying. Let's hear something new because that Cappy thing, they played a little bit of it and it was I don't know, everybody's got their own taste, I guess. It's just not um was that what was that? I want Who wrote that? Is that what the guy's trying to say that's fighting with David Schurter? That he did sound or something, or he did something for Cappy? And then they're having a fight. I knew him. No, you knew him. No, I really knew him. No, look at the chat log. That's me. That was my code name. So I don't. What does it matter? What does it matter? Like now they're fighting over who gets to talk about Cappy or something. And the guy starts out with the guy that's fighting with David Schurter, who is yeah. Don't get me started, because then I have these people who listen and wait for everything I say and record it, and then they would take it to that person and say, "Look, she's talking about you," to find the weirdest ones, and I don't feel like having that one added to the heap. But anyway, I mean, and then what? I'm not supposed to talk about anything. Anyway, so the guy that's fighting with David Schurter is in Jesse's comments, and then he's like, him and Corey are becoming buddies or something. But weren't they buddies before? Wouldn't they have been if they were in the family Lamb? I don't know. And he's fighting with, I think David Schurter is is trying to say that Cappy was his friend. So they're trying to prove it. Yeah, Mass One is really cool. Mass One is a graffiti artist in the Philly area, and he also yeah, he freestyles, and he just rolls with it. He's one of Monty's mods. And he got on the panel for a little while, and he tried to I want to go back and look and see Corey's face when Mask got on there, because he was does I don't know what else he really talks about. I really don't. I don't know what he does now. I don't watch his show. And what's going on? With Why was Gabe gonna sue him? He was very mad. And I was just asking questions and he was completely ignoring me. I was like, well, you want to talk about it? And I want to learn. I want to learn because I don't know. And I was just ignored. And that's what I don't get over there, because I've gotten it over there before and then snapped at. by one of the mods, not anyone that that you know that I've been close to, or whatever. Not anyone that I've ever known. It's just somebody that I don't even know that person. I don't even know of that person. I only know of that person from that chat. Let me just put it that way. And I asked something about like how many people were there or something. It was just some question pertaining to and they were like, snapped at me. I just blocked them. I'm like, okay, well, obviously questions aren't welcome with you. So goodbye. I mean, anyway, so I was asking Jesse. Anyway, I'm rambling. I was asking. No, I was at, and Jesse was trying to ask. I was. I really like Mass One a lot. I was trying, and Jesse was trying to ask, hey, about the song or whatever, and they did play it, a little bit of it, because first they said, oh, it's going to be 15 minutes, but they only played like not even a minute, maybe. So I was like, is surely there's more, because it was supposed to be something about what are I don't understand what the brackets and jackets mean, and because you know how like these things will all of a sudden take on their own language and those people don't understand it, that they're talking in code. That's code. Like they're talking about something called brackets and jackets as in a time frame. Remember that was around brackets and jackets. And so I ask, and then that's the whole cult thing, right? Like, what are you, dumb? You don't even know. They didn't say that, but it was like, why am I being ignored? Like, what is brackets and jackets? And then, anyways, I guess it's a song, and they played a little bit of it, and it was supposed to be 15 minutes long, and I thought, oh, cool, like let's see what he's got or whatever, because I only know from him, uh, trying to strangle Paris Jackson. He tried to strangle her. Okay, he ratted out all of his friends in Hollywood or whatever for whatever reason, people he grew up with from kids, right? And then, okay, so there's two sides of the story, right? One is, oh yeah, he busted a pedo ring of people he grew up with or whatever, was friends with for how long now? Close friends, okay? I don't know. And then he's running. Oh, and then there was another scenario that came up that he was helping, possibly helping Eli, what is it, Ilahi priest or whatever, do something with the government in Australia. um 45 minutes. Oh, it's something about a loop, but I only saw like a minute last night. What I would no more than 2 minutes, but a regular song lasts what, even like a minute 30 seconds, let's say, to what it could go even higher up to 7 minutes. But I mean, first it was like black. I don't know. I'll go back and look. Maybe it was my screen, but it only showed Cappy for like, I don't know, less than, I'd say about 30 seconds maybe. I don't understand, like what is that, what is so significant? I'm missing something there. And MK Ultra victim, yeah. I listened to a little bit of David Schurter today, and I thought, wow, what a coincidence! You have all these things happening to you. Um, then somebody in one of David Schurter's videos comment section was saying they got married so that they don't have to, uh, what do you call it? Testify against each other. I'm like, what? What? What crime was committed now? So people are really making something out of this. And he seems very upset. And then he'll be like, why do we have to go through this again? And it's like, that's all I've ever heard this dude talk about. He did. I was on a panel with him before, and he did talk about his friendship with Baked Alaska and something that they did there, and that how some Muslim guy was trying. They were some Muslim dude. He said some Muslim dude tried to hypnotize him. He went to a rally. Did he say Ali Alexander was there? I forget. But he said it was a Muslim dude, not Ali Alexander, but I think he said the dude's name. And the guy was telling him to stand up and get down and say this and then say that and like repeated it. Like rallies do, that's what they do at rallies, right? They're like whose street, and then you say my street, our streets, right? And you say it over and over. Well, it was something like that, and it was hypnotizing him. He said it was conditioning him or something like that. And that he felt that that guy was conditioning him. So there's a lot of things going on there. And I want to say he said Ali Alexander was there. I get these people confused because who was that? Because he definitely said he was a close friend of the QAnon shaman, who now is running for. Is he running for Speaker of the House? Hmm. Y'all, I don't know whether to laugh or cry or get mad. But anyway, I don't know. Here's the thing. Like it or not, I had to keep watching because I was like, it was like watching a train wreck. So, I mean, was something else on at that time? I forget. Because I kept leaving and coming back, like thinking, okay, maybe it'll go on to, oh yeah, and then he was trying to shame people, and he pot shamed me. That's when I had had enough. I was like, are you seriously gonna? I guess it wasn't me he was shaming. He was trying to shame you, Jedi. He was talking particularly about your show and your panel about them smoking, being high. And Corey said they're all stone. Oh, and it was insensitive because he said that y'all laugh about Cappy or something. I didn't see that happen. I almost made a funny on Top Feed Coco today. What was I going to do to him? I'm sorry. He's probably not. Probably people hate him. I know, but sometimes it's like, oh my god. Oh, um, and I think that I don't know who the Tiny Chud is. I know what you said, Jedi, but then I went and I listened to it. Then I went and I listened to it, but I don't know. Anyway, oh wait. Does it have noise because I can't even play sound? I don't mind dropping the link, but like I might not even be able to hear you. That's how bad my sound is. Can you just go live? I hate to ask. Or I can drop it and we can try. Because I did mess with the sound a little bit as this was coming. Is it hopefully it's a picture or something? um anyway, I probably shouldn't even could talk about it because if I talk about it, like I don't care. I don't think Jesse cares. He rolls with it. But why was he allowing that? And I don't understand. I don't know. You know what? I'm not the voice for other people, and other people can know how to make videos. If they're it don't really bother me. I can just go watch something else.
Yo,
Oh, I do hear you good. What's up?
not much. I have, God damn it, I can't do it in here because I'm on my phone. But I wanted to
Oh,
share this image that I had. It was like a side by side comparison of these two people disputing like Isaac Cappy's dead. basically.
Are
Are you
who
there?
is it? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I thought uh, I don't know who it is, but like said, it's just funny because like whoever this person is that is in the shot with Cappy, um, really looks like him, but it's like it almost looks like a an Iranian dude, like a light skinned Middle Eastern guy with a beard,
Oh,
and he's wearing like a turban.
oh,
But it's funny because literally there's like a little pin on the turban, and it's the
yeah.
letter Q.
I'll have to try to catch your show and see if I can catch it. And he, I don't understand it, but there's definitely something coming up because why is he trying to reopen the case and shaming people? I never seen anybody like laughing about it.
Yeah. So you're saying that Corey was making fun of my stream, or was basically kind of looking down on me because I smoke weed.
Yeah, for that and for being insensitive to the death of his dear friend.
You know, that's like an oxymoron because how can he say that he was his dear friend when he didn't even know the guy before he even died? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So
don't
how could
know.
they be a friends? Is he perjuring himself right there?
Why are you supposed to know who was friends and who wasn't friends? I don't. Where was the laughing? I don't understand any of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's called shaping a narrative, potentially.
Yeah, and then he was like pot shaming, and I was a little what do you call it? Like I don't know. I have pretty thick skin, but I was like, hey, I was over there. I hang out over there, and I smoke when I watch, or I've been on your panel and smoked,
Yeah.
and
What does it's almost like it's kind of it I guess it's kind of like how people throw around like, oh, don't trust this person, they're like a PDF. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Well, don't listen to these guys, they're retards, they just sit and they just smoke weed, they're dumb, don't believe them.
I know. And then he was going through all of it, and anyway, I have my own, but the whole thing is that none of it makes any difference to me. I was not targeted in any way, and a little bit though, I kind of felt like, oh man, I don't want to take sides now. Now, if I go over there, am I going to be a pothead and part of whatever? I don't know. Like,
We're just, I'll take a book out of what Nathan said today. He Nathan said like he would smoke weed. It's and he would like get trapped in like another dimension, or he would like go through a portal when he would smoke weed, or he said he would like go down rabbit holes, or I don't know, but it was just kind of funny, honestly. I think he said he was like in a trance almost. He said when he smoked.
when he smokes weed.
He said he almost felt like he went in a trance when he did high doses of the tincture, I guess.
Oh, I've heard some people say that. Carrie Severus, let's see, says Corey wasn't in the family. His girlfriend Alicia was. If they're still together, apparently they just recently got married, and now people are saying they got married so they don't have to testify against each other. But I didn't even know of a court case. I liked Corey. Oh, you liked the Cappy song? You were in his chat. I never see. I wasn't. I knew people who followed it or whatever. Like I knew Shark Belly Kelly, but. I like Shark Belly Kelly. Yeah,
Shark
you
Belly
know,
Kelly.
yeah,
Didn't she pick Isaac up from the airport when he got back from Australia and drive him
yeah,
home?
yes.
That's what I thought.
And the whole thing is I don't I never followed any of that, and her and I always talked about completely other stuff, others way other stuff, like you know. We
Hmm.
talked about stuff like over James D stuff and recipes and time with grandkids and stuff like that. Her grandkids, that stuff. Now, she mentioned Corey, like she did look up to them. She thought that what they were doing was great. I guess they're doing like off grid type of living or something. And
Yeah, they're homesteading it. They're raising goats. They got some chickens. They're out in the middle of nowhere, getting knocks on the door at the middle of the night.
the dark.
Nobody's there. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. But yeah, no, they're out there doing their own thing. But almost, like I almost feel like Corey coming off as being like this hyper aggressive, hyper masculine, testosterone filled male right now is almost like a gimmick, you know?
I was like, who wants to go on that panel? I felt, wow, man, he's a very abrasive. And he was like yelling at Skilly, like yelling at the chat. And
I thought I thought it was kind of like weird that Alicia was just sitting there right beside Corey as Corey is like excoriating Skilly and like calling her a cunt and like a stupid bitch. You need to die, go away, stop like all these horrible things. And it's like you're just gonna sit there and let your man say that, or be like, hey, don't be saying the c word at least, like come on, man.
yeah, I can't copy that Angel Burger. I would play it. I was gonna put it in my Discord, so at least I can play it later. I'll look at this later and get it. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I want to see that brackets and jackets. Yeah, he was totally after them, and I get confused because the channel is supposed to be to help people who get attacked. The channel's supposed to be to help people to get attacked from.
Yeah. Oh, Sewer Town, the Sewer Town.
Yes.
It's a, oh my goodness. I feel bad. You know, I mean, is it is it like is it a place where people go that feel that they have been wronged, or somebody said some wrong things to them, or did something bad, and it's like a whole, oh, come here, it's like a support group.
For
Yes.
some, but other people are going there and being called a cunt repeatedly.
Say that again.
For some, and so some people get the okay. We're here to help you get through your online experience, and other people are being called a cunt in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
So there's something. Oh, then
There's
I saw.
something amiss there.
Yeah, and then several of the people over there. Anyways, I won't go into. I keep my own shit to myself. I'm like, I'll just handle it myself. I appreciate y'all that y'all support each other, but you also support people who whatever. And I don't expect anybody to pick up anybody else's YouTube battles or whatever. But come on, man. I mean, I'm like, whatever. I kind of laugh at it a little bit. Um, but something else came out of that too last night. What was it? I forget now. Oh, so they're going to try to reopen the case. They went all through it again, and he left. Maybe he'll come back. He was getting out or something. They reopened the case again. I don't know. They're reopening the Cappy case, and I did not know that. I guess there is. Carrie, you were in it. You like the? I don't know. I don't understand it. I thought they were Pizzagate people. Oh, here he is. He's back.
Yeah, sorry. I went through
No, you're
a
fine.
bad spot. But the good
I
news
hear
is
you.
I'm home now.
Oh, good.
I
Well, when are you streaming next?
don't know. Probably here in a couple minutes, but I can't. You can't really see it, but some fucking good shit right here. This is some train wreck that I just grew.
That makes for a great stream.
Yeah. Oh no. Like here. Honestly, I bought a nug smasher, which is like
Yeah,
a uh, concentrate, like a solventless extraction machine, because that's what I like. Um, like basically, I take and all the smelly stuff,
yeah.
I get it into like this form.
I
That's
hear
kind of
you.
tough to.
Yeah,
It was
she
really
should.
good. But
Yes.
yeah, fucking Jesse said, go back to the she shed. Fucking
Why? I didn't realize that some battles go way back, so I really not say don't need to say much at all. But I just thought that hey, that's what they want to talk about. I didn't know what I don't know how it all relates. I really don't. To because the pred catcher community is involved, and wasn't Cappy was about saving the kids.
You know what's funny is I was talking to somebody about pre-pred catcher days,
Yeah,
and um, the conversation kind of got like the conversation got onto like Lepo, and it's kind of funny because they this this conversation I was having, they said like out of nowhere, like Lepo started getting interested in like these little drama pockets and stuff.
mm. So, yeah.
Red
Well, he
catch,
did. Yeah. What's that?
kind of like pre-pred catch, people. Um, I guess you know, it was referred to as like the old trailer park people or whatever.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I'm not talking to you, Angel Burger. Like I'm agreeing with you. What you're saying. He's Angel Burger says. I think it's a guy. Why do people care so much what a channel with 200 subs does? That's weird to me. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm either keeping it in context. I don't. I like Jesse. Um, I got stoned now. I just want to make that clear that I don't got any problem with Jesse. I don't have any problem with Corey. I don't understand. I don't understand the past or any. There's something that happened in the past with hoax or something. Oh, that's what. All right. Yeah. 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 So you weren't around during the Lepo times.
No,
Okay, so
No,
okay,
you know the
yeah,
running joke though with me though, right?
yeah. No,
And Lepo, fucking
what?
uh, the orange character. What do you think? What do you think the possibilities are?
I don't know. I don't. It could be. It might be a shared account. There's several of those that
Yeah.
go around. Yeah, and I still the whole thing is I still get the fallout from all that shit because anyways, it's a little game that they play. They enable idiots. Have you seen that movie Dinner with a Schmuck? I might have lost him. I think he said he's fixing to go live, y'all.
No,
Oh, go
sorry.
on.
It no,
No,
my
you're
phone.
fine.
I'm on my phone still,
Yeah.
and I'm in my she shed. And when my phone like goes
Oh,
in, see, look,
what?
not Lepo.
Oh, you saw it. That's funny. Speak of the devil.
We're gonna figure it
Um,
out. I'm gonna get to the
yeah.
fucking bottom of it.
Just wondering, what made you think that? Just wondering, what made you think orange is Lepo? I think that's what Angel Burger's asking.
There's been there's just been some things that they've commented throughout the time that I've been around that some
Yeah,
people think that way. I just kind of went with it as a joke.
yeah. Well, Lepo and Lady Steph C would go over there in uh people's chat while they're talking about my deceased son. Some other shit.
Ah,
Yeah. So then I was over in Defango's chat. Like I never went there a whole lot or whatever, and I don't know. It's when he had a new setup. He had that dude on that had the sunglasses, and I think he might have been bald or balding. Um, it was just his style, almost like a Max Headroom type. I don't know what his name was, but do you know who I'm talking about?
you mean fucking what? That Glenn Herman dude?
Yeah, Glenn Herman. Glenn Herman. Yes, him.
Fucking the white Morpheus?
Yes, yes. I was in the chat, and this was like after So Lepa didn't have a show anymore, but he was hanging out like over there on their panel with them. And all of a sudden, Defengo was like, Lepa was like, "Get her out of here! Get her out of here!" I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Because I'm a cat lady or whatever." And I'm like, maybe they just needed the drama, but it was like, when is your little shtick going to end? You know, like now anyway, it's like I got no problem with it. Other people liked him, but they did anyway. That's a long story I would have to tell because yeah, people were like they wrote a soap opera basically, and I know, and somebody told me themselves that they were doing it, going from channel to channel and then figuring out everybody's little soap opera, and then they were going to investigate it, which would have been almost a cute type of thing. Well, they got the story wrong, and there was stalking and kids. And anyways, it's still playing out now. And well, the gig is about up, but I'll wait till it's official before saying it. Actually, but people were targeted, okay, and are still targeted to this day. Now, anyway, It is what it is. It rolled out, and I don't hold anything. Shark Belly Kelly and I became friends. She loves Lepo. She loved Lepo. She kept saying, "Oh, I wish Lepo would come back." There might be something that I don't understand about it. I don't know. What did, you weren't there, so you didn't see any of it?
Nope.
Okay.
I wish. I wish
Well,
so.
yeah, whoever did their little data dumps, because after that I was blamed for being involved or meddling in a double homicide.
Really?
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry, Corey. I'm sorry. Or whoever's family is involved. Who am I involved with killing today? Sorry if I laugh about it, okay? And get high. Damn. Yeah, there's a double homicide, and just I don't know. Everybody went a little crazy, okay?
Yeah,
Look at I don't know what you've heard about it. So I'm looking at oh yeah, now the Vegas shooting is coming up again too.
that's right.
I'm trying to move forward from the Lepo thing. I could sit here and tell you all day. You really don't want to know. I'll tell you that much. And it's just ongoing undercurrent. I'm going to leave it at that. Yes. Now, there's that other channel called Dregs of YouTube too. Oh, are you bringing up your screen? Oh, he dropped and he's back.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Oh,
give me a
you're on your
second here.
awesome. You sound really good. I'm so glad I can hear you too. Anyway, Shark Belly Kelly's being brought up again. And then Corey just went to finally say something about her because I wanted to hear. He was saying like him and her you met up one time, and then he was interrupted. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'll just wait for it to pop up. Anyway.
There you go. It should be down. Like if you look in
Okay.
StreamYard.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm not sorry.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
you should
I don't want
you
mean to
shouldn't
hurt
be
anybody.
like a automatic apologist, right? You, you know, are you programmed to feel bad for everything you do or laugh about? You shouldn't.
I mean, it's like Elvis or somebody to me. I was not close to him. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. Somebody else has this exact same hat. Vinny.
Vinny
Vinny,
D. Martini,
yes.
the guy that is the lead moderator in the Marcus Conti channel, I
Yes,
hear.
I'm pretty sure he has the same hat.
Huh.
I could be wrong. Maybe it's the gem that threw me off. That threw me off. I don't know. It's damn close. It's damn close, but his Vinny's is on a snake head. Is that a snake? No, it's just a ruby type thing.
Yeah.
Like a
Ruby Ridge type compound. Oh,
it's
shit.
something. It's happening. Where did this picture come from?
Where did this picture come from?
Yeah,
Actually, this
yeah.
was I don't know where the actual like picture came from. I mean, it was shared in like Telegram chat.
Oh, okay. But anyway, that's okay. So that's what the guy was is it Alicia? She was showing last night and yelling at like Skilly about. See, I was in there, but under some code name.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's been some time, hasn't it? Like years. Orange says the this is some Dallas. Hey, I don't know. It
Dallas
looked
Buyers Club.
no, maybe I don't know. Let's see. The
Let's see.
mustaches don't match, but he's been through a lot. So it was a recent thing. I don't know because some time's gone by. I don't know. Um, there are rumors that he was an informant or something, and that he didn't die. But what would he be informing on? Oh wait, here's something else. What's this?
This is
Oh
from
no, please. What are you doing? What does it say? Go ahead, you read it.
this is Professor Dilly. Here's just one of them. It says, "So grateful to have recently gotten away from an extraordinarily manipulative, deceptive, unethical individual." Okay. And then she's got a retweet here. It says, "You've received the gold of a better life. When you change yourself, you change the world." Oh, it's a quote. But she says down here, it says, "My ex fiance, and in quotes, vulnerable, end quote, malignant narcissist Arturo Lestat Tafoya defrauded me of thousands by one, hiring prostitutes, two, buying gifts for his marks/lovers, and then in parentheses, especially in quotations, BBWs and mujeres maduras, and buying cocaine, meth, and clozapam from drug dealers."
I'm thinking it sounds like a good time.
Dude, oh my goodness.
I saw it earlier today. Do you know if you're newer to this stuff? I'll just say that stuff has gone on, been said before in the past. Like I don't want to believe anything. And I have talking to Lestat before, and he never came across. He was never anything but never. I can't even think about. Come on, man. Have you seen that picture of him with the black leather jacket on? What's this?
Another tweet from Dilly.
What does it say?
"Irony to end all ironies. There's now ample evidence that Thomas Schoenberger's arch nemesis, Arturo Lestat Tafoya, formerly at A. Tarfovsky of X, is cut from the same dark cloth as Schoenberger himself. It pains me to deliver this news. Of all people, I didn't want to believe it."
Yeah.
I heard that, like, when she may have visited him down in Mexico,
Yeah.
she might have done some dirty deeds, like, for dirt cheap. I mean, like, as far as doing something with his laptop, because I heard she's got like some extensive evidence of some things, she said, supposedly.
Why would she?
That's the
Damn, that's
thing. That's the
I
thing, is
like those
why would
stats. I
she?
like them. Yeah, why?
Honestly, it's kind of, I don't get it. I think what it may be is maybe she's trying to get ahead of the shitstorm that could be in for her, considering she's a professor, correct? And she wrote a white paper
about QAnon and the how Thomas was involved in that, and probably a lot of her, information and sourcing was from her ex fiance per se.
Mm.
Because I feel like if,
Why she got to throw the BBWs under the bus?
well, maybe she's seen that one picture I shared on the stream one time.
I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, she's a sexy BBW.
Well,
But
um,
no, fuck. Oh my god.
what is happening though? I mean, that's quite an array, different. I didn't think about that angle. I don't know what's going on. I met her. We talked for a while, and I didn't meet her in person. We talked on the computer, and I was
Mm-hmm.
going to do that interview anyway. She seemed very articulate, and I was going to go look. Yeah, where? So he's completely gone.
Yeah. Right now, yeah. And it's just kind of funny because he hasn't been active on Twitter either. Like, I'm pretty sure he's deactivated his Twitter so long now that, you know, they got rid of it.
Oh, has it even been? It's only been like a month. Has it been? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but I just I just know that he has been he hasn't said a peep for a long time, even on Twitter or on X, from what I've seen, not really seen, but, you know, from what
I
I've
don't
not
know.
seen.
Some of these things, yeah, some of these things are going to be coming around. A Fallout. Who else is microchip involved with? And I'm telling you right now, with that stuff with Lepo, what was they targeted myself and others, okay, and it went on, and it's still going on. Like, um, but when I looked over in Twitter, it's not just like in this pocket. It's like there's people. All right, do you know about the Mike Roman thing and the convoys in Canada?
What, like the people's convoy
Well,
and that?
apparently there's like there's several convoys that are still like going on up there. And Mike Roman is involved, like the American politics are all up involved in it, and it surrounds the microchip stuff. Yeah, it involves, I think, microchip himself from what the tweets that I've been reading. And so they're wondering. And then there's a guy who came out and said, yeah, I like basically he is FBI and CIA or works with a task force or something. And he was like, what about my banner confused you? Like he's totally like, yeah, I've been like it's coming basically. I made a little short on this channel about it. It's his name is what, Thunder Carnage or something. Anyway, so they're going after these people. Okay. And the reason he is covering it is because they went after his family and his wife. What they do is they keep files like the Stasis used to. So they know all your stuff and then they pass it around. And so like wherever you go, you get hassled.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is there a file on me already?
Did you not get the notification from Gomez? So that being said,
You know,
I mean, come on.
I know, right? I told myself I knew what I was getting into when I started.
That's the thing. Yeah, and it's going to be at first like I was cuz they try to find anything, a deceased relative or pets, and they start keeping a file on. Yeah, a guy sits there and draws cartoons now, fantasizing about the murder of my dog.
Dude, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but I'm veering off again. What I'm saying is they went after that dude's wife real bad and whatever. But so now, like, these are people who are really. General Flynn is coming out and he's saying, "Oh, Q, oh, that was a psyop."
Yeah, right. Was this the picture you were talking about?
Let me see. Yes, yeah, and it's in front of a green screen.
No, it's not in front of a green screen.
Cropped
It's
it,
no,
colored.
it's literally somebody colored all around him. It's in
Why did they black it out? Oh, because she was hugging him or something.
maybe. I mean, I don't see, maybe she was in the picture.
What is Lestat? Why is he? I never even pictured him even looking like that. Like he's so nerdy looking, and then before there were all rumors. There was the pedo rumor, and then the drugs again. Um, the first time around,
Well, I'll tell you this. I haven't, like I said, um I god damn it. I fucking hate this shit.
no, you're fine with Lestat. Like when, because you're fairly new. How did you come on to this?
Yeah, no, like Lestat, I don't really, I don't know very much about him. Like I said, besides uh, everything that I found out from just doing whatever, looking into um, whatnot. It's just like I said, he seems to be like one of these integral persons that's in multiple scenarios, multiple ARGs, right? But it's like I don't know. I feel bad for the dude.
I did too because
I seen
I
him when he was on fucking Jesse's stream. Like it looked like he was like not nodding out, but like really super relaxed, like kind of slumped over in his fucking chair when he was talking about that AR his like documentary, the ARG Mageddon, whatever shit.
really I've always seen him as being like very energetic. Like his actions not, but his thoughts are going, very fast, and he's like
Hmm.
slowing it down because of the different language. But quite honestly, his accent always seemed more of a Turkish accent to me because I've just been around a lot of different accents. It seems more Turkish, but he has a unique voice, so he has that throaty type thing. But it sounded Turkish to me. But regardless, he he always seemed like he said he was really like into computers and stuff. How could he? I don't know anyone. Let me just say that I know people who are addicts. Okay, I can't see any addict I know, if they were using that much, being able to like do what he was managing to do.
Yeah, yeah. Orange has got it. Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
frijoles.
Yeah. Oh, But he always comes on the scene because he came out of nowhere, caused all kinds of ruckus over here. I don't know if you know about all that. I only interviewed him, and then everybody went crazy. And
It's the internet, you know?
that's what it is. So, but is he? I thought he was trying to do something, and then he got friends. How is he just going to disappear? Something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
again, I had talked to him privately after that whole thing. Not long and not many times, but I've tweeted back and forth. He's never even used a cuss word. So come on.
yeah.
Yeah, and he
Doesn't,
never,
yeah,
yeah.
I know, but like it's this. It's like this. Okay. The Pope probably never used a cuss word, but do you think that guy is think his hands are clean?
Um,
Not really, so that's kind of like a not a not a good spectrograph or a good way to measure the pole or measure the field, I guess.
yeah,
But
ain't no way. I do not see him like as a big, come on. How does she know? How does she know oh, why they gotta throw the BBWs in there?
I'll tell you why, because like I said, she probably came down, had a little passion, and while he was knocked out or whatever, you just go to your go to your go to your man's laptop, log in, put a couple random access tools, some rats on his laptop, and there you go. Story closed. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility for somebody that openly seeks funding from the CIA. So to me, like, I feel bad. Like, I don't want to be like a pessimist, but to me, okay, Arturo seems like an emo, a depressant, like low self-esteem kind of character, right? He said that he's been tired of being his heart broken or being taken advantage of, right? He
Yeah.
said that this will be the last time that somebody takes advantage of him. Is it out of the realm of possibility that since he's gone dark that maybe we need to check in on him? Somebody needs to check in on him, make sure he's not like hanging with a shoestring around his neck, hanging from the door, like CIA style, with two
Nobody knows
bullet holes in the
what
head.
do they? I don't think all that. I think that I don't know
Do you
because
think, well, maybe not that extreme, but like, do you think it would be out of the realm of possibility that if he is depressed and stuff, like to continue, like
Busker's here.
make him want to self delete, like come out with like the most fallacious shit, or like basically putting all the guys skeletons out in the open.
Maybe he's like,
Hello.
What's up, dude?
hey, Busker.
I'm gonna I gotta go into the other room and grab good strain because I've got nothing but junk in my room.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. We'll see you in a minute. All right. Well, I never I think maybe had to go in hiding or something.
Well,
Like,
yeah. I mean, I would. It's kind of like in the art of war, like a battle. He's lost a battle, so now he's got to go like
go, have some private time, analyze the situation, do whatever self exploration or, exploring he needs to do, and then he'll come back whenever he wants to, right? Or whenever he feels the need to.
Well, okay, so let's say maybe. Okay, look. First of all, his moniker is a vampire. I asked him about that and he just kind of laughed a little. I was like, okay. But the timeline is she comes out with the white paper, right? When did she meet him? Like after, like, oh, she figures out what QAnon is, and then the story was that the Russians stole it or something.
The Russians.
Yeah, because I had asked her, well, first of all, like, why do you, first of all, I asked her, are you a professor? She said, yeah. I said, okay, well, like, I don't really, other than teaching, I don't really understand, like, why were you doing this? Like, it wasn't part of a curriculum or whatever. But then I learned about I didn't really understand what a white paper was, basically. And she explained to me, and I took notes on it, who she was pitching it for or whatever. Basically, that's how they get funding and stuff for their research and stuff. Right? The
Yeah.
colleges.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, and I wrote down who she said it was for. Then I got the feeling like she felt I was being intrusive, but I really didn't understand it. I wanted to know, like, what made you decide to, and I don't even understand being a linguist. All these linguists keep popping up everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's because of the neuro linguistic programming that they're trying to put out there, right?
So that they can sense, like, what is that?
What, neuro linguistic programming?
Yes.
Neuro linguistic programming is mind control. It's basically like using, like, okay, neuro linguistic programming, very simple. 9/11, weapons of mass destruction. You say the lie enough times, it becomes the truth,
Yes.
Okay? You use, you use like code words, okay? Like, for instance, in the, I'll do this for Denise. You put it in the aspect of the bears, okay, in the Owen Benjamin sphere, okay. You can you like the bears. The code words are like gravy,
Uh-huh.
squirt.
Yep.
There's a lot of like dicks, asses, anus. Like shit. Just
Wow.
like just
It's basically like frat boy talk, but it is.
yeah. But it's like it's it lets you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it makes you think that you're in a special little club.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes you feel like a higher sense of worth, I guess. Being like, ooh. I mean, have you like here? Let me
Okay,
just
so
show.
like when I was hearing that brackets and jackets, I'm like, because they were like, oh, that was around the time of brackets and jackets, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then you're obvious right then at that moment, everybody knows that you're not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like, sorry, but not sorry. What is it? What are you talking about? And then obviously, must be a troll. Must be a troll. What the fuck ever, man. Now, Jesse didn't necessarily do that. Now, this is very concerning because of some things that I know. This totally makes sense because that will run with the AI, right?
What's that?
Well, basically, AI would be able to tell. Um, also by your tone of voice, like your emotions or whatever.
Oh, you're the okay. I know what you're talking about. Like the your level, the tone. You know,
I
I know
think
what
the
you're.
Yeah,
Okay, I know what you're saying.
Chinese are starting to adopt that, aren't they?
I think that's been out for a long time. And oh, who's this? Oh,
Yeah,
you
like
popped back up here. Okay.
yeah. Check this out. Now this is body cam footage today.
Real man pass this test. Yellow. Oh, what did I say? Oh, yeah, this is great. Y'all are all done. Any woman in here, this is what a man does for his daughter. Anybody looks at their daughter with lust in their heart, they're a fucking pussy. Thank you, Owen. Owen Benjamin told me to say that.
Yeah.
He's gonna be my best friend. And you know what? That man is a real man.
Jeez. So, what did he try to like come to Owen's place and then they arrested?
No, this guy. This guy was calling out. I guess he was being hyper aggressive to somebody. It sounded like he was confronting a pedo or something. You know what I mean? Like he was laying on the ground saying, if a man looks at a young girl with lust in his eye or something, I call that person a. And then they bleeped it. So
What did he say about Owen? Maybe I
he
just.
said he said Owen Benjamin told me to say that. Me and Owen Benjamin are going to be best friends.
Oh my god. Either he's a zealot or he's part of the act.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's really crazy. It's really
That
crazy that whole
that
thing.
freaks me out because Pavana comes to mind with what she went through, and I know what people have done to me and what they do just by using like little psychological, like people enjoy triggering other people. But I know what you're talking about as far as the look. I have somebody who like will. I don't know how to explain it. They they listen for like every little thing, and then like I could just tell you privately. So one thing that happened to me: who records somebody crying and then asks, "Do you?" and then says, "Oh, we're live."
Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's what I say. It's like with the
Because they do
internet.
like, yeah, they do like unlisted shows and stuff, and then they like to trick people onto private calls. You know what I mean? And then it's being recorded, or they're in like a Discord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody said that that's what Lepo would do. Is
Yes,
like he would start all of his shows in Discord or showing the Discord, his Discord
yeah.
or something.
I went down into his Discord. I blocked everybody in his Discord, and I left. Then I went and I copied all their little things, addresses, whatever. Searched for them all on Twitter, all on YouTube, everywhere I could find everyone. I blocked them.
Hmm.
Then I have one come back to me and say, "Oh, like why did you block everybody or whatever?" I'm like, "Oh, because I don't like you or any of you." Nothing personal, but if that's your entertainment, me being all blue on a slab was being fantasized about, then guess what? And then I was stupid. Anyways, that's a long, long story and for another time. But whatever they were doing, and I don't want to hate anybody who actually enjoyed it. It's not my thing. Have fun. Oh wait, who do we got here? Oh God, it's Eric Spitfire, I think. Is that you, Eric? Hello? I got feedback.
Hello?
Oh wait, you're very low, and I'm getting an echo.
You gotta mute YouTube or somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, check.
Okay, I'm getting an echo.
I hear it.
Not on my end.
We are. Wait, hello, test 1, 2, 3. It's gone now.
Yeah, because he's muted right now.
Oh, because he's muted. You're.
How about now? I'm not muted. You guys don't know what the hell you're talking about, but that's cool. So, Mom, I was listening to you saying that you block everybody who has
So first of all,
why don't
you
you
don't
allow
want
them
to
to
listen
come
to
on
me, and you
Why
you
don't you allow them to
understand
come on and
that,
speak
and
to
then
you?
you're going to come here and yell at me.
I'm not yelling. I'm just curious.
Okay. What about it? What you saying now?
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one with an actual soundboard, so probably not the problem here, but I digress. So you block and get rid of anyone who has a disagreement with you. Is that correct?
From Lepos. We were talking in particular about Lepos show.
Oh, okay. All right. I can do it. That's all right.
But I blocked you when you were using your kids' account, right? Remember Siduri?
Uh-huh.
Rashi?
Yep.
This has gone on since 2016.
So what's the topic tonight?
I don't really know. I was just waiting for my hair to dry now, and I think that has going on.
And who are the people on the panel?
What's up, brother?
What's up? Jedi and B More and Busker.
You look a little bit like my friend from Quebec. Quebec. Doesn't tacos? Doesn't he look like a little bit like him?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, not from the picture. That's not picture. That's your picture. Zombified.
Zombified.
Damn.
So what's up, tacos? What you guys talking about tonight?
Nothing really. I'm wrapping this up. We were talking about cicadas, I guess.
Just old stuff.
No, just garbage. Got it. Cicada garbage.
Yeah.
Victim shit.
Exactly.
Sprinkled in with some, you know, the stat news.
Yeah.
Well, what's the news? What's the deal with Israel and Palestine? What's your take?
I would go into that maybe another time. But does that go driving me nuts?
I mean, this is we're on the verge of World War III. I would say that's a good topic, but maybe some other time.
I know you don't hear echo. You don't hear it on your end, but we're getting hammered with the echo.
It's not me.
It never is.
It's not. Here, I'll mute.
Yeah, see, now we don't have it. Hello, everybody. Now you're unmuted.
Jedi was echoing too.
That has nothing to do with me. There's no noise whatsoever. Why does this happen every time I get on a show? I mean, I'm the one with a fucking legit professional board, professional sound, but I'm the one. Got it.
You're right, Eric.
It's me.
It's
gotta be me.
I don't know how to fix it, so I'll just go ahead and shut this down.
Well, it's not. It's fixed already. There's no.
It's everybody else.
It's already fixed.
Right.
It's already fixed.
Not you.
It's already fixed.
It's okay.
Do you hear anything about? So what's your deal, Sugar Taco? Are you like a left libtard or a right libtard, or are you just in the middle? Where do you stand, though? I'm curious.
Why would you have that kind of idea?
I just want to know where you stand.
On what? I stand
on what's occurring in the United States of America.
Good Lord.
Where do you stand?
You
don't even know where you stand, do you?
No, you're right.
Thank you for telling me I'm right, because you're a nutball. Unhinged nutball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me where you stand. Are you left? Are you right? Are you in the middle? Where are you? We'll wait.
I'm here.
We're waiting.
Eric, you're not going to come on my show and abuse me.
You're a nutball. You have no idea where you stand.
Why would you want to be on the nutball's panel?
For
With your
fun.
sucky ass thumb.
Because it's fun to me. Good
Because
times.
it's fun to you.
Where do you stand? You don't even know
You know
where
what's fun to me?
you literally just said you don't know where you stand.
I
That's
love blocking
awesome.
people and kicking them from my panel. It's fun to me.
Okay, well,
Let's have
shocker,
some fun.
shocker, you're doing that.
Yeah, he's gone.
That's been a long time, y'all, and I'm gonna. He would have never let me close this. Now he'll be a victim. So sorry you had to go through that. That's just some of the stuff I go through.
Well, it
It's all
started
right.
echoing as soon as he got on the panel, so it must have been him.
He does it each and every time. It's everybody else, and it's like I'm not. And then it's like a reason to abuse me, and I'm not gonna. It's a long story. Anyways, Jedi, I'll stay tuned in. And I'll put it on my community tab if you go live. So I'm going to just go ahead and end this.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Jedi, you're
All right.
going live now?
My brother's coming over here for a little bit. So I might after he leaves.
All right, I'll wait around. I got nothing to do. I just watch some TV and then or YouTube.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And just if you feel like it, whatever, because yeah, I need to.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Don't get triggered.
Yeah, Colleen.
It seems like that guy knew you from before.
Yeah, it's been going on. Like they know what's coming. They know what's coming. Okay. So
it's kind of like hey, you backed a wild animal into a corner, and right now the wild animal is like just lashing out. Kind of what you're saying.
yeah, it's kind of like that, and it's kind of like I left all of that. Like I don't watch them. I'm not in their chats. Like, okay, you know how there's little pockets on anyway. The whole thing is people go to if I don't like somebody, why would I go on their panel?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I wanted to work something out, maybe if I wanted to actually debate something,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like taking abuse. I don't find it relaxing, and that's not what I'm looking for on the internet. They're all looking for smoke and beef because I don't know. It's all a fucking game because of friends I have, and I think they do it sometimes to get them mad. Who knows? I don't know what they do.
It's all a game, right? That's I was having a discussion with somebody today, and I said, like when you really think about it, like think about the internet and think about like this right here, what we've got going on. Okay, you've got people, just ordinary people, right, that stream. Okay, and when you talk about like specific subjects, like obviously, like pred catch community, this whatever little victim community, these little niche like show communities, kind of like what we were describing, Lepo, like hoax wars, like those kind of people. Okay, why is it that like people like to one try to figure out who you are, where you live, what you do, what you're about, you know what I mean? As soon as like if you're like, say you're talking about like a case, like say let's just say the John Benet Ramsey case, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and maybe you're covering a specific portion of it, and then guess what? You've got some goofy person that just is totally opposite what you're saying, and they're the one of these people that are like, you know, oh well, I'm gonna have to ruin this person's life because they're wrong about this one thing, you know. So I'm gonna make hate
Oh,
videos. I'm gonna clip their shit, kind of like what you say.
yeah, but it goes further. It goes further with, just believe me, it goes to the Robert David Steele emails with that one, okay? With that whole group. It's extremely serious.
Yeah,
It won't stop. Yeah.
gang stalking can really fuck with people's head. I mean, like case in point, Nathan Stoltman, he had gang stalkers and it really kind of screwed him up. But he held it together until he couldn't, and then now he's back. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Now,
not gonna
I,
fucking anyway.
I'll just say this about Nathan Stoltman. Okay,
Go on.
all the people that have gang stalked him, he goes out of his way to like make up with, defend, even work with. Okay, after the fact. Yet,
Yeah.
yet, like said, that's why kind of this whole sleeping dog war has been waged again, because Nathan, by his own account, by his own admissions, said like that he never met Thomas Schoenberger. He's talked to him maybe on the phone or through emails. He was going to go meet him about something like for lunch. Never did, Yet because that's like the dog whistle when Nathan was having his shit. He blamed it on he was fighting with the fucking evil spirit of Thomas Schoenberger. Like come on, man. Now I feel like Nathan now is coming back to us. I mean, he's come a long way from where he was
Yeah, he
earlier this year.
admitted.
And I feel like that was part of it. You know what I mean? Like that could have been like some of that delusion shit.
Well, that's what I deal with, even just talking about it. I have
Yeah.
like Liz character demanding that I answer questions about what happened at the meeting with Ken Paxton and Thomas. How
Hmm.
would I know that? How would I know what they talked about? See?
Yeah.
I mean, way out there. I have the other one. Like these people are really
Well,
anyway.
like
Ooh,
for instance, okay, let's I'd like to play devil's advocate if you don't mind. Okay, like
yeah,
this person that came up here, okay?
yeah.
He was asking you about like your stance on like are you a Democrat or a Republican,
I hate people like that.
Right.
Okay? Like is what does that what does that matter? Like okay,
Right.
to
Well, first
me,
he was
is
concerned
it
about who I block.
yeah.
Who cares? If you ain't got enough uh, of a nutsack to you're that worried about being blocked, or I mean, this has gone on for years, and this ain't the show for somebody. Move along. So, and they don't like it. The whole thing is this is a long yeah. If I talk about him, see, that's what he wanted anyway.
Is it almost
Oh, here he is. He's
is it
yelling at me.
almost like trying to frame a narrative like because if you say one or the other, then he's already got, like uh, your sound clip, and then can do with whatever they want.
Yes, and he'll want to make his icon my picture and all of these things. And yep, public humiliate me. He's yelling. And it's like, is he? I think he's live. Are you not live, Eric? On your, I don't even want to. I don't care. It's a lot of energy.
Yeah,
Um,
it was interesting because it was like you say, he first asked, why do you block everybody that you don't agree with or that you have disagreements with, and then goes on to say, are you, what do you think about the what's going on in Israel and Gaza? Are you left or right, or do you have a position? Kind of like
and yeah, and
spitting
then
out
he's
a
got,
bunch of
yeah.
questions and then not giving you time to answer anything.
That's what he always does, and then he's going to replay it over and over with my picture, making fun of me. It's like I graduated high school already. I don't. He's been okay. Look, this is there's some things coming down, and so I
Does
have to
this
be
person happen to believe in the Dark Lord?
the Dark Lord. That's a good question because did you see he was what was that? He some kind of face painting like a skeleton. I don't know. He might.
I didn't know if he was. When he first came up or he first cammed up, I was like thinking, is this Lucian Greaves here? Or
Oh
whoever the
God.
fuck
Oh
that
God.
is?
Oh God. I just learned who that is. And you know what? He actually lives close to this dude.
Hmm. Coincidence or conspiracy?
No, I would say definitely. Would you do you think Lucian Greaves
Coordinated?
do you think Lucian Greaves is a bad guy?
From what I've heard about him, I would say that he's a bad person. From what I've heard that he's done to people online, I've heard that, you know, they
I never heard
they
of it.
go after people if they
Does,
have disagreements.
what's his
Is that
channel?
real?
Does he have a channel?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can't. Don't. I'm just not even going to say it because I don't know. But
Is it
I
this
just
is
know
what
that the what I was gonna bring up is I know Titus Frost had said that he was targeted and harassed by like some members of the Satanic Temple. So
why would they want to harass anybody?
why would they want to harass anybody exactly, right? I don't know.
I know
Isn't
Satanists. I
it
never had no
isn't
problem
it
with
isn't it in their doctrines, like if somebody's projecting negative energy or wishing ill will upon you, then you have the right to, send that same energy back their direction and
it.
wish,
I don't
that's
know.
no,
Yeah,
seriously, that's the
but
that's the satanic kind of creed,
he might
like
have
one of
pushed
the
some
Well,
principles.
pushing
that's
button.
what David Schroeder's trying to bring that guy into it, and I've known maybe they're not. I guess they have different orders and sects, but I've known Satanists, and they don't. You know, Mike the bitch. Mike the bitch and I fight. We go round and round. You don't know Mike. Actually, that's what happened. That guy. Anyway, this goes way back. Anyways, I didn't know that. So they're supposed. I don't. Do you believe they go after people online?
Well, I mean, why wouldn't they? I mean, are they not humans? Are they not fallible beings just like everyone else that
I maybe
technically would go after anybody else online? Like,
like instead of having a bake sale or something, they like, hey, we could raise some money by.
Well, it's like, oh man, I need to
I
get
know
more. I need to increase my my lexicon when I
they
smoke. But um,
I don't know what that is.
what lexicon? Just
Yeah.
words.
Okay.
Because the blue light special person was, you know, saying like,
Right,
making fun
because
of how.
right, yes.
But it's
He's
okay.
gonna critic me, yes.
It doesn't really matter. I wonder what triggered them to come pay a visit. Was it because you were talking about David Schurter? You said, is this guy working with David Schurter or friends in association with David Schurter or what?
He could be. He goes back with Pete Santilli. And
Oh,
I
Pete
went after Pete.
Santilli.
Yeah.
Oh, so
And
you were a detractor of Pete Santilli. So see, right there, that that in itself could you could be the target by thousands. You know,
that's the thing. And then there was this other stuff that come up, and I don't want to. It's very bad. It's extremely bad. And
it's gay ops, right?
there's so much involved with it, and it's like, hey, how about go away and like don't everybody has their own channel. Why be here? That's what like I don't owe people like an explanation. I don't have memberships or nothing. Just don't why even be here? Oh, hold on. Who's it? Oh, it's something from you. Anyway, I can't read it. Cool it with the
Anti-Semitic remarks.
right.
Open
Well,
borders for Israel.
the that's it's really bad, and I think today was one of the worst days over there. But just because somebody else feels like talking about it doesn't mean like you like oh I don't want I'm amazed that these people think that anybody owes them anything. I don't owe a conversation. I don't owe my time. You know,
That's the kind of shit I'd get on Facebook. If you're not voting for anybody, then you shouldn't talk about anything political. I'm like, look, I just fucking see things that are wrong, and you think it's political. I'm on a side. I'm like, dude, go fucking suck an egg, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Well,
it's so messed up though because yeah, go
what do you
ahead,
think
Jeff.
about that? What do you think about that, Busker? Have you heard about this?
Uh,
Where's BB's boy? Israeli soldiers blast Benjamin Netanyahu's son Yari, 32, for abandoning them by staying in Miami, while 360,000 reservists are called up to fight against Hamas.
oh yeah, I heard that was going
Oh, and
on.
they're supposed to serve, right?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Yeah.
I don't
We're
know.
going fucking World War III is up. Like it, they say it's here now, but I think it's not really kicked off too hardcore
Yeah.
yet.
Ask families that lost loved ones and were wounded over there in Iraq due to a lie of weapons of mass destructions that didn't exist,
Exactly,
and who
but
now live with the nightmares of what they had to do.
see, that's Netanyahu. Like he was the one that dropped the WMD on everybody, and then everybody believed it, and
Yep.
he's the one that got us into the fucking 20-some-year wars. It's
Yes.
Netanyahu's fault, and I don't care if people hate me for saying that, but Netanyahu's a scumbag.
It's the level of nepotism is astounding. And what's interesting is Saudi Arabia and Iran didn't get along
Yeah, they
fiercely.
call
Did
them
they had strong animosity. So about 4 months ago, they made up with the Houthis in particular. The Houthis have bombed the UAE airport like within the last couple of years. They've bombed Riyadh, which is in Saudi Arabia. So, anyways, they've got some capabilities by drone. They did. Now they made up, and not only did they make up, they did a prisoner swap, and they're all good now, shaking hands. You remember with Yemen, what happened in Yemen? The suffering, and nobody was wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
But the Houthis are quite a force too, and they made up with Saudi, and Saudi is not having Israel's on this. China's not.
What do you think of they talk about on the news, but like the Chinese ruler is talking with fucking Russia. What's it? Putin.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Of course, he is
Like
all
their
for
son. Yeah, that's fucked.
uh Palestine or whatever. Yeah, because here's the thing. Okay, if you want the whole big picture from my from somewhat learned aspect, Alexander Dugin started this with several of these world leaders and has been working on it a long time, and not by world leaders so much as religious leaders, eschatologists and things. So Turkey has the Hagia Sophia, and they already know they want that Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, which used to be Constantinople. So don't let me lose you here, because before even that, it was called Rome, another word for Rome. It is the second Rome. It is the Orthodox, just like the Rome in Italy. That is the what do you call it? No, there's Orthodox, and there's, what do you call the other Christians with the other Pope? Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
So that's the Roman Catholic one. This goes back to Alexander the Great, and when it was split, and they were like, that's their Rome, and this is these Christians' Rome, and it was built as, that is their holy city. Now Erdogan took it over, or whatever, and made it into a mosque, and then there was what the his name was Mohammed, whatever Sultan, who overtook it, right, and made it into a palace or a mosque or whatever for some years.
It's
Uh,
a little, yeah, it's a little bit like history repeating itself with Palestine and Israel.
right. So what you're seeing now, even if you look this up, it's the Cossacks in Ukraine. They want it back. They want their religion is power. Okay, I don't care what people believe in. This is just a fact.
Yeah.
And they are even like um acting out. There's a famous painting, A Letter to the Sultan, from the Cossacks. There are many Cossacks in Canada and in that area or whatever, and they want their territory. And also, even the Muslims want them to have it back. They want them to have it back because they want their shit left alone. Okay, so now they got that thing coming. Okay, I see your message there in the private chat. Anyways, the powers that be want their people, and in order to have that, they need their religious buildings. Now, Israel is wanting to build the third temple or whatever. The
Yeah.
Muslims want, yeah,
Yeah.
the
They
Muslims
want
want to build the Al Aqsa Mosque, right? Yeah, so it's like a religious war.
Israel, like the some Jews want Mashiach now, which means they want their savior to come finally, and then I guess that's the end of the world. So like they're begging for the end of the world when they ask for Moshiach now. They put it to a song, and it's just like, what?
We want Moshiach and we want them now.
It was like, we want Moshiach now, we want Moshiach
I never,
now. Pa, 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 pa. You
I
know,
never heard.
Yeah.
Oh, before I started this show, I went and looked up a harmonium.
oh yeah, that was yeah, they do make good music.
I was listening to some. Anyways, all that is so like we hear it all day. Like whenever I smoke and stuff, I don't even want to think about it because it's a holy war. That's a holy war.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it's probably a lot of facets to it. It has to. I don't know. Religion, yeah, maybe, but people want each other's lands.
Religion is a crazy thing.
Definitely.
It's a very
Well,
divisive thing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
it is, but look at. Do you remember when Putin was over there? Remember in Syria when he had his composer and basically fiddling on the ruins?
Hmm.
Well, I forget what his composer's name was, but he was also part of his war stuff. This is way, way back, and it was he had like a whole symphony played over there. It was in a famous, like it was outdoors. Anyways, I'd have to find it, and that would be like a whole other show. But no, they're splitting up their religious stuff. The Erdogan, there is no way if the Al Aqsa Mosque, what if something happens to it? I say that like all hell would break loose, but it really didn't with Damascus, and Damascus has been bombed how many times? Because they believe that's where the a prophet Muhammad is coming back in Damascus.
The bottom feeders of YouTube. Who the fuck is this?
It's Eric. He's back. He's not here now. This will go on for another good year now of every night harassment because I didn't continue my show and play with along with the abuse. Play along that the echo is my fault. You know, I'm not playing your abusive games.
All I know is it started when he entered, so that's you know.
I just find it funny that somebody's so interested in, interested in you to hate the bottom feeders of YouTube. Like,
Since 2016.
yeah,
Wow. That's a long time.
they
Yeah, I
waited.
didn't want to. I'm not the one who even made it personal. I tried to even play along and politely for you to say, let me fix my sound, maybe catch me another time or something, and be polite, but you can't do it, Eric. You're a social reject. I can't make you sociably acceptable. You're not. Yeah, it's the same thing as the other ones. Oh, they're just high over there. Oh, they're just whatever, that whole dysfunctional shit. Anyway, so what Jedi, what are you actually covering? Because I thought when Jesse was on your show, I thought you guys had a pretty good show.
That was funny, man. I had a good time.
It was just a normal show, or not a really normal show. It was just a chit chat with another dude.
Did you end up? Sorry to interrupt. Did you end up getting rid of that one Jedi?
No, it's still up there.
Oh, cool. I'd like to rewatch that with my nephew. He'd get a kick out of that.
All right. Well, hey, listen. My guest just got here, so
Okay.
I'm gonna hop off here.
All
All
right.
right. We'll keep talking with you, Jedi.
All right.
I'll stay tuned
I'll
and see
catch
if
you
you go
later.
later. All right.
Mhm.
Bye.
Later.
Check you later.
Busker, you out here too?
Nah, well, I mean, I'm here until you're
I'm gonna
gone.
smoke another bowl.
That's what I'm doing. Well, I'm smoking a bowl anyway.
Yeah.
Um, this is the last of my jet fuel gelato, and that was probably one of my favorite strains ever. But I only got the little smalls, the tiny one, the nuggets that were tiny, so they're very cheap compared to a regular, a big
Sounds
bud.
good.
The tiny buds, they go that kind of like it was kind of probably the same thing that happened in Colorado and California.
Yeah.
It's new for Maryland as far as legalization, and it's been for a while now, like 6 years now for medical. Man, I felt like a kid in Candyland at first, man. Like when I was going to this dispensary, I'm like, it's called Starbuds, right? And man, they had these they call it deli style where they show you all the bud that they have out, like it's like
Mm-hmm.
almost like you can like shop like it's like window shopping,
Mm-hmm.
and you can pick out you could pick out the buds you wanted, but then once COVID happened, they closed it down like it was going to make everybody sick. If people smelled the weed, that because that's what they used to let people do with a deli style. That's just like, oh my god, they're going to pull this bullshit into the dispensary, and then uh, I bet they lost a lot of customers because of that shit.
Yeah.
They really changed everything upside down.
I don't know. I think shit's gonna it's gonna hit the fan somehow sooner or later because of what's going on over there. I don't know. They're talking today about um who was it? Saudi Arabia saying that they need at least a ceasefire. That's my thing is because going into winter and then what's it going to do with our fucking prices again and everything else? It's like the
Yeah.
atrocities. It's just it's overwhelming. It's just too much for me to even encompass.
These bastards like that. All war has to keep going no matter what because they make money from it. That's all it boils down to, I think.
Right.
Stocks, and people buy lots of stock and war machines and whatever else, and then they say. I remember hearing people saying when I was a kid, "Well, war is good for money or good for the economy." Like, well, how? I'm okay. Okay, you're
Yeah,
making
for the
war
big guys.
machines.
Yeah, maybe.
At what cost, and what are the reasons for going to war? Why should we fuck with anybody else's country? Why not protect our own country? And as Joe Biden, he's only a little cog. He's not that big. He's just a little cog. This whole the wars that we're in now, he's spending trillions of dollars while everybody's suffering in America with fucking prices skyrocketing in so many places.
Yeah.
Like the food is skyrocketed a whole bunch.
That's the thing. And for anybody, it just reminds me of. See, I grew up. You're up north, right?
West or yeah, East Coast, right below DC.
Yeah.
Maryland is like we're like DC's turd, like
Okay.
misshapen turd geography.
I've been up there, but just to the airport, to the Dulles airport.
Oh, Dulles, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
did you do? You stopped there on your way to another place, or yeah,
Yeah, that's a horrible airport too. Like it's like so out of date and
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
embarrassing to be with friends. I'm like, yeah, welcome to America. Um the what the guy over at the Department of Housing just got shot in DC tonight.
Really? Is he
Yeah.
alive?
I don't know if he made it or not. And then a judge got shot like within the last week there in DC.
Man,
it's like left and right. The violence there is crazy. So, but anyways, I was thinking about with the war. Just be ready for winter. You know what that means. You got to make sure you got all your shit.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be like, and if for any reason the power shuts down, we're kind of fucked.
That's the
Especially
thing. Yeah.
if you're in a cold area, you're really fucked if they shut down the power.
That's yeah, or if the economy's real bad. I remember being a kid and having to wear my snowsuit in the house because I don't know what happened. My dad got laid off the railroad or something. It was, but I don't know. My
So
mom was
just,
in college, so yeah, it was just tough times. And
oh
uh,
man,
sometimes just getting oil. Some of those places. What is your heat on?
I've got it probably at 75.
I mean, like, what does it run on? Is it
I've got the
electric
no, it's like one of those what do they call
wa-
them? Those,
wall heater?
yeah, it's got pipes and I've got radiators and
Oh, okay.
like the really old looking radiators. Well, not really old. It's like 40s.
Those things can get really hot.
Oh God.
Like
I
on that Bill Nicky show.
Yeah, dude. I think I ruined one of my instruments. I didn't want to put my instrument back in its case, so I sat it right in front of my bed, which
Oh.
is facing that, and it's just like I've had it for so many years. It was one of my favorite instruments. It
Mhm.
fucking cracked right in the center of the. But if it was a guitar, it'd be easy to fix. But the thing's got such a small sound hole that you can't get in there and really do anything with it. So that thing's fucked. And here I've got a fucking guitar sitting right where that thing. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm kind of. I mean, it's just like I can't get up and down and do all kinds of shit anymore because of the MS and all that. I have to keep saying that
Yeah.
so people know what I have to go through to. I don't want people to think I'm lazy. It's just that I can't get up and do shit.
Uh-huh.
That's just the
Yeah, I
way it
know.
is. You know.
It's just scary because, like, it depends on what's going on in your life. But yeah, if your shit ain't in order, like these people who their furnace goes out or whatever, I don't know. I gotta always keep running around, and you gotta put your water on like a drip and all this stuff. It gets so cold up there.
Yeah. And you have to drain these radiators in a circular, like go from room to room and drain each radiator. And we did that last year, and we should have done it this year. But I went many years without draining it. I'm surprised it didn't get clogged up
Yeah,
because there's a
I
lot
didn't
of,
even know you could drain them.
yeah, there's this like kind of like a little key type thing that you put into the cylindrical metal thing, and then you turn it, and then it'll start spitting out this water. It's all brown and black and shit because it's been collecting up all kinds of soot and whatever from the heater downstairs,
I
maybe.
have never seen one drained, and I've lived in like some huge, big old houses.
Yeah, I mean, like you just drain it out like a little bit, and then go to the next room, drain it out, and so on.
I didn't know. I should probably do, but anyways, dude, I guess I'm gonna close this down, and then maybe Jedi will go later or something. And sorry, for the whatever. I mean, hey, I tried to be
You're,
nice. So,
you're all good. You're all good. Um,
all right,
get some rest. Take it easy.
I'm gonna go play some games. I'll
Yeah,
talk to you later.
I'm probably gonna do that too. I'm glad you reminded me. I've got a game I want to play.
Yeah. All right.
All
Well,
right.
you have a good one. Maybe I'll see you in a chat later. Bye.
See.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this out. I didn't even expect to go this long, but I learned a lot. Y'all have a good night.